Hello there! So, I went to this retro gaming shop in Cardiff called Super Tomato, and to be honest, I think it is genuinely one of the coolest retro gaming shops, probably in the whole of Cardiff. Obviously I haven't been to that many, but it was just really cool. The guy's very friendly, I think his name's Tom if I'm not mistaken, who runs the shop and owns the shop. So he has everything from like a Dreamcast kiosk, like a proper one, you know, one of those demo ones you would have played back in the day, to a golden Japanese N64. He has an Atari Jaguar, and yes, I'm saying Jaguar, not Jaguar, like with the controller and everything is like Jaguar themed, to even straight up a Philips CDI. Yes, the one from like Hotel Mario. Yeah, that Philips CDI. I was just as shocked as probably a lot of you are seeing that actually in person for the very first time. Admittedly, it is a relatively small shop, but it is absolutely packed to the brim with all sorts of, again, retro stuff, as I've said. And we even spoke to the guy about it. We were asking if he was going to like franchise out or if he was going to upgrade or have a bigger space, and he said that he wanted to keep it nice and small and he's not really planning on doing that anytime soon, unlike another store called Nerdbeast, which I'll have a video on soon, so keep in tune for that. So he's not going to do anything like that at the moment, but that's fair enough. I actually kind of like the fact that it's like a homegrown kind of store. I don't think he knows I'm making this video, but if you see this, Tom, hi, you know, how's it going? And I'm probably going to be going back there quite a bit more as I go up to Cardiff more often, because I've got to go up anyway to go and see family more often, so it'd be really good to go in there, pop in there every now and again, and, you know, have a look around and stuff. There is one thing that I'm not the biggest fan of this store, though, is that it's not the cheapest store I've ever been to. To be fair, they are like a small gaming shop. They have overheads, they have to like pay. I think he might even have employees now, or at least people that come in every now and again. Can understand why he would put a markup on certain things. And if you do ask him, he will give you a discount to an extent. It's absolutely freezing. I can see my breath while I'm talking. It's definitely not the cheapest place. Like, one example is that I wanted to get Paper Mario 1000 Year Door, because I really wanted to get this game, and you know, we used to have it back in the day, but I have no idea what happened to it. And he wanted £120 for it. For a GameCube game, I'm like, come on, man, because he's saying you won't get it for anything under like, I think 100. I can't remember what he said the cheapest he would do. It was, I think it's like 110. But I remember back in the day when I could get it for 80, and I'm kind of regretting not buying that now at that price. There you go, it's one of those things. Like, there's a few things, and like some of the old Ninja Turtle games are apparently really expensive as well. It's not like a fault as such. If you're looking for like a deal, you're better off looking elsewhere. But if you just want to go for the experience, or if you're just going to buy a cheaper game or something, then yeah, this is a fantastic place to go, in my opinion. So now we're getting to the part where I show you some of the games I bought. So even though I've been there twice, I haven't actually bought that many games because, again, I said it's quite expensive. I'm trying to find those kind of deals. There was some really cool things that I found there and I want to show you. So first one, absolute classic, Morrowind for the Xbox. Now I've already got this on PC. So again, this is more of just a collector's piece as opposed to a game I will play a lot. Although I am planning on modding my Xbox soon. So maybe a video on that if you want to see that. But anyway, this, again, one thing that I do really like about Super Tomato is that all the games are proper case in box. Look, it's got like a map of it, proper manual, disc is in really good condition, and he even swapped out the case because the case wasn't in that good condition, but he offered to swap it out for me, so that was really nice of him. And yeah, I'm glad I picked that up. I can't remember how much I picked it up for now. I think it was like somewhere between 8 and 12, I think. So again, it wasn't a super deal or anything, but for the condition, I think that's probably worth it to me. Next up is Crimson Skies. I think this was like 4 or something really cheap. I don't really know much about this game. Whoa, it's like got effects and planes and stuff. One of the reasons I picked this up was specifically because you can play it on the Xbox One, you can play it backwards compatible. It's one of those games you can do that. As usual, case in box, full manual, full disc, but I thought that was quite a good deal. Next up, I've talked about this a bit in my last video, so go check that out if you want some more information. Again, I grabbed it for £8. Maybe I could have got it cheaper elsewhere, I don't know, but again, like, it's in fine condition. It's not the best condition I've ever seen. Like, there's a little bit of scuffs around the edges, but I picked up Splatoon. I'm really excited to play that. And finally, Mario Sunshine. So again, I don't know how well you can see that. That is the rental version. Again, watch my last video if you want more information, but there's no difference between them. It is literally just a novelty that it was rented, that's all really. But now we get to the pièce de résistance, as I like to say. I don't even know if I'm saying that right, I think so. In this bag, we have, wait for it. The original Mario Bros. Put the bag down. Look at this. Oh, it's upside down. Look at this. I'll show a picture of it, like, actually unboxed, because I don't want to unbox it at the moment. Very well kept. There's a little bit of, like, yellowing, a little bit of fading on the front here. There's, like, some kind of weird sticker thing there, unfortunately. But it has the manual, and I got this for £40, which I thought was not very good, but, like, it was good. I was quite happy to pay that. I was expecting it to be a bit more, to be honest. But for the condition, like, you will not get much better than what this is in. There's a little bit of a scuff there, so it's not exactly perfect, but I was incredibly happy to get this. And this is, like, one of my, you know, best pieces now because of just how good condition and how hard it is to find it with the actual case in box and everything. I did look on eBay and they were roughly similar prices, so it's not a bargain by any means. And it's hard to find these apparently on eBay. Very cool store. If you're in Cardiff, if you're in the area, go check it out. Here's another video here where I go through all my Cardiff finds. Go watch that now. Do it!
Fundamentally, you want it to work.
Is that a CDI? That's a CDI. Oh, I see, because the pattern, Jaguar.
Yes.